do for the next hour?
That's
I
what's
mean,
gonna
I'm
happen.
down talking about the next hour.
Like that's what's
I'm
gonna happen.
down,
This just
but-
turned to a podcast about how good Justice League was, and
I
how
mean, who
like
cares?
the DC movies are a disappointment.
I'm down making a podcast with you guys.
I feel like we're going to rip off Bane and Kier, because are you guys into this stuff, or do you want to just have a D&D?
I personally have no comment because the last time I watched Justice League was back in like the '60s cartoon where it was like, "I'm back in the Justice League."
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. Like most of us grew up with a thing called the DCAU, which has become so definitive that it invented several characters that are now in the comics.
It is far better than anything else DC has made. Since it, in my opinion.
30 minutes later, Wonder Woman is getting her lasso.
I would the only exception to that I'm gonna say are a few of the movies they released. Like Crisis on Two Horses is really good.
I mean, the DC, not the one like that had the JLU, but you know the one that they made after the animated universe. It had Justice League Dark Apocalypse War.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
call
yeah.
it. I'm going.
That one was also good.
Yeah, I'm gonna call that the Damien animated universe.
We
Yeah.
also get Teen Titans.
Because let's face it, that like half
Yeah,
of the, like
exactly.
Damien shows up in like 90% of those movies for some reason. In the Teen Titans
then they-
ones.
Well, I mean, they made Damian the new Batman, so they just had to
Basically,
make him OP. Yeah, so I was cool with it. Anyway, we should probably get
Yeah.
started.
Yeah, we should probably play.
Yeah.
So you are all resting, nursing your wounds from fighting the abomination that you all recently fought, and the guide's just sitting there floating next to you guys as you were all waiting or resting.
Oh, we took a short rest.
Yes, took a short rest.
Mhm.
Can I brew some more potions in that
spell
time?
slots back.
You can try. Yes.
Okay.
What are you trying to make?
I'm trying to make our basic healing potions, like watered down versions from. I have 3 normal ones. I want to make like watered down versions that are still
Oh,
like.
so you're trying to split. So you're trying to take the 3 and like split them up and make them to like lesser versions.
Well, like.
You have guidance, don't you?
No. I'm trying to.
You do now.
Okay, thank you. I'm trying to like retain as much possible. Like if I can make it like a 1d3 instead of cutting it in half.
Okay.
Okay. So.
So start with 1.
Okay. 30.
Yep.
Plus, wait. Just a second. Okay. And also, I'm using 2 more vials of the Hydra Blood I have left. I have 4 left. I'm making the long-term potions.
Okay. Yep. So you can do that with Yeah. You remember the math for that, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's 1 Hydra Blood plus an Alchemist Supplies check. And then you said I used Firebolt to adjust it.
There you go.
Okay. Alright. These potions, this is gonna sound weird. Okay, I need you to take this as you're about to get knocked out. This will send you down. This will knock you out instantly. But it'll get you back up.
Essentially, what they do is you lose 10 health, but you regain 1 HP every turn.
So, like, take when you're about to dog it down anyways, so you just keep getting back up.
And when I'm down, is that like, do I make death saves or
No.
is that?
No,
you
well-
make death saves while you're down,
If you get
but
attacked.
the healing always triggers at the end of your turn. So you would
Gotcha.
you would heal before you make a death save.
Yeah.
So you would heal, be up, and you're alive.
Although,
and if you can
I
live
think,
your next turn, you can take actions.
rules-wise, I think we should still allow death saves in case, like, nat 20 for that rule that you're allowed to get back up and take your turn.
Healing potion triggers before death saves.
Oh,
Death
so,
saves is at the very end of your turn. That's like the last. thing you
okay,
do on
so,
a turn.
okay, because the way you phrased it, I thought you said the healing was the end of the turn.
No. Well,
Okay.
healing. So regeneration always happens at the end of your turn. Air quotes. However, comma. Even if you make a nat 20 death save, your turn is still over.
Okay, I've always interpreted the rule as you get up if you get 1 nat 20 and you take your turn.
No. Death saves always happen at the end of your turn. Which
You're the DM, so you can obviously change rules, but I'm pretty sure death saves happen at the beginning of your turn because if you roll a
Really?
nat 20, it's the
Yeah.
When you roll
'cause
nat 20, it's the
it's
start
basi-
of your turn.
That's the rules
You
as
still get
written.
the rest of your turn to do
Yeah,
stuff.
that's the rules as written. You
if
can
it's
change-
as written, then that's how we do it. I always thought it was the end of your turn. So
No,
that's
it's
my
the
bad.
beginning because like that nat
Oh.
20 rule is in the
Okay.
text too.
Or then you would roll for a death save before you heal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you could so if you get a nat 20, potentially you can go to 2 health. Okay, and I give Ragnar 2 of these.
Thanks.
You're gonna need them. I give Bane 1, and Kier, you think you're gonna need one, or you think you can stay out of trouble? Kier?
Yeah, he's listening, but he's the BRB.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just give him one just in case. Okay, that's 4. Let me just mark it off my sheet. Okay. Bio. Go do.
I'm back, but side note on the that save that one as your have to take.
Well, yeah. We're saying take it when you're about to go down.
I mean, unless you're doing like a ready to action that you,
Yeah.
that would be part of that
Well,
beginning of
no,
turn.
because like, didn't you homebrew that bonus action to take a potion for us?
Yes, it's a bonus action to drink a potion.
Yeah, it's taking the bonus action when you're about to get knocked out at the end of your turn. Knock yourself out, and then wake back up.
But what Kira's saying is, what are you trying to say?
You wouldn't make the death save. Death save would happen before the action.
Oh no, what he's saying is you drink the potion before you go down, and then.
Oh, you made it sound like you were drinking it to go down and then try to heal real quick.
Well, so
No.
he's saying, so the potion deals 10 damage to you. What Jasper's saying, if you know you're about to go down, no matter what, drink the potion. That way,
like,
when you do go down, you're going to get back up on your turn no matter what.
Yeah, it's like, so if you have 5 HP and it's the boss's turn next, okay, you take the potion, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's how I understood the application of it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I don't have much HP. I know I'm going down, and I know this thing's gonna hit me, so might as well go down and just get my health back.
Just make sure the boss doesn't have 3 attacks, because you'll die before your next turn if that happens.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, that's what happened. It was either that or the burst healing, which doubles healing dice, but you lose at 1 HP each turn.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. So I had 10 Okay, I have 2 Hydra. Yeah. So yeah, I got no Hydra blood left. So I had 10 vials of that.
You made this with Hydra blood?
Yeah. Do you remember that Hydra we slew?
Yeah, I didn't know like Hydra blood could do this though. I guess it makes sense because they heal new heads and stuff.
Yeah,
Alright.
That's kind of why the thing's happening. I had to prevent it from making new appendages, because you didn't want to wake up with 2 heads, and that's why it knocks you out first.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, unless one of you guys wanted extra limbs.
No, I'm good.
You see
Who's on
Herbert and Pervert kind of crawl out of a skeleton skull and kind of like scoff at you when you say 2 heads.
I'm sorry, you named them Herbert and Pervert.
Did you forget?
Yes.
It's Herbert and Pervert.
Man, you forget a lot of things. You should start keeping a notebook, man.
I do. No, I can't. I mean, I'm holding my shield and my trident and a banner now. If I had to hold a notebook, that'd just be ridiculous. It'd be too much.
You say
It
so.
wouldn't work out.
Alright, anyways, we've all healed up as much as we can. I vote that we go to the next trial we can find.
Sure. Just a really quick searching question. Guys, why are we doing this here right now? Like, we almost died this last battle. Well, I did anyway.
As Bane,
Well, you always die.
Fair, but, I mean... Guys, we are going through this for, like, if we're stopping a blood nuke and we almost die, that makes sense. We're going through this mountain, we made a deal with the dragon, we're doing pretty crazy things, and this... What are you looking for at the end of this, Bane?
I mean,
Whatever's at the top of the mountain.
do you have
The
any...
power and glory.
That's what's risking your life for at this point.
It's one of the reasons.
I mean, we did go to a pirate outpost and nearly die on your thing, so it just seems fair.
No, it's fair. I'm not doubting that's why I'm here. It's just... But no,
Well,
not the
in
same
his
man I
defense, that
when I
was because of
started.
me.
Yes. To be fair, you did kill him.
And in that
But
case,
that's
that
what I'm
means
saying.
whatever goal we find, we get your cut.
No, I'm just not the same man I was even then when we started this.
Yeah, and now we're kind of committed since if we go outside, we're gonna get eaten.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying we don't continue. Obviously, we continue. I'm just saying that my priorities have changed. I have my village. I'm not seeking war and conquering. Like, there's for the first time, I have a reason to go back, and I'd like to go back and know what I'm risking my life for. You know? Okay, apparently not. Well, let's go to the next one then. Just picks up his trident.
Okay, floating angel. I believe it was courage or hope is next.
He looks at you all. If you're ready. And nothing would happen. You're all just standing there in this little like zone of grayness. You don't really see what's on the map. That's just I'm not gonna move to the next map yet. But you would all feel a presence behind you. You would all turn around, and you would see laying in the air, on nothing. She's just laying there. Is a woman. She has scarlet red hair flowing behind her. Though you're not able to quite tell what race she is. Definitely somewhere on the human scale of things, but something about her eyes, they're pure gold orbs, so she's not a true human. And she has like tattoos all over her arms in a set pattern. And she's like, "Oh boy, now I get to play."
Oh boy. This is not looking bueno.
He said, who are you?
Who am I? Well, I am the
Yep.
keeper of the second trial. It's so lonely here, you know. Not very many people make it past the first one.
Oh, speaking of point of order, just can we? I'm guessing the Paragon of Fear just disappeared and like shattered or something, right?
No.
No,
Well,
he's stored in a book right now.
Yeah,
Ah,
the body was physically there.
Okay, okay. Remind me later to get some blood from that.
Sure.
Okay. I forgot that we had your book of corpses.
All
So what
five
is
of them.
this next trial?
Well, it's a trial of hope, my dear boy. She would roll over and she's like puts her head on her hands and she's looking at you. Hate to say it, but I don't think you four are gonna make it.
I nudge Kier and go, "She's beautiful, isn't she?"
You
Hope.
are a married man.
I am not married. I am engaged.
Oh my gosh.
In combat, if
You're
this keeps happening.
engaged? She asks Torp.
I am.
You could do better.
See, Kier, she wants me. See, hope. She's lonely. Oh,
No, he. I mean, if that's what we
she
have to do
looks
to get
down
to
at
the
you.
next stage, honestly, I'm
Sure, buddy.
fine waiting.
She
a
just
bit.
looks at you. She's just like, nope, not me. Sorry, I'm already taken.
Ooh,
tease.
sorry, Bane. Yeah, that was kind of a tease.
Random
She would just wink at you.
Out of curiosity, are you taken by another trial master?
No.
Okay, then my theory is that theory goes out the window.
Now, when you get to the trial of love, now that's the first. And then, like, as she's in mid-sentence, the guide who's like hovering behind you just says, "Where's my notes?"
Oh, there's two guys.
She says her. Well, no. So there's the guy that you're with, and there's this woman who's the second trial person.
Okay, there's the angel guy, and then there's this one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And he's been silent this entire time, floating behind you. And then, as she mentions the trial of love, he says, "Now, no spoiling the trials. You know the rules." And she would just be like, "There's no fun. Why are you in charge again?" He just doesn't say anything.
The trial of love, just listening to all of the glory of love by Peter Cetera for multiple playthroughs. Is that
Exactly. You got to survive 18 hours of that on like a monotone. Ernie's reading it, by the way, so it's his British monotone voice. It's like, there once was a great woman who loved.
Can we just listen to Huey Lewis in the
I
news?
walk over to Jesper now and be like, "So we got a trial of love, right? You got any more of that Viagra?"
I want to say no, but I always make extra because of habit.
It's like the Witcher thing. Strong alcohol was used to replenish.
No, literally in my notes, I have where was it? Oh, 2 doses of lethal alcohol because I made alcohol to get undead drunk.
And you specifically said it increased blood movement for undead, which we all know what that meant.
In my defense, that was also based on alcohol content when I was reasoning that out.
Yeah.
Right.
Look where you're at
Anyway,
now.
what's this whole hope thing about? What do we have to do? Also, what's your name?
I don't know. What do you want my name to be?
Can it just be Hope for simplicity?
She shrugs. Works for me.
Scarlett
Cool.
Johansson.
Shut up, Bane.
I know
Hey, it's
Scarlet
my
does.
crush.
I know Scarlet does work with the whole red thing going on.
Yeah, no, she does. Yes,
Well-
the D&D actress Scarlett Johansson in this universe.
I have no clue who Johansson is though.
She would hold a finger. Well, the trial's typically supposed to be done with one person at a time. It's very weird that there's 4 of you, but it doesn't matter for mine. All right, she says. She like stretches and like sits up, still floating in the air. All right. So, first thing you need to do is close your eyes.
I'm looking to the guy who was our
Close
guide originally. Does he say?
He's
Or...
just, nope, he's just floating there.
Can I make an insight check on this shit?
Go for it.
Like,
what are you trying to figure out?
if this is actually part of the trial, or if we're getting fucked with by some other chaos fairy.
Yep, go for it.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Ah, shit. Well, I'm letting this happen then.
Anyone here not close their eyes?
No, I closed mine. Close your eyes, please.
To get the trial started.
He doesn't want us to gaze upon her beauty.
Oh. Closes. I just close my eyes and cover my ears.
Alright. The trial of hope is a little different. This isn't a trial where you're going to be fighting a big scary monster or anything like that. It's about confirming and defending what you believe in. You can't do that, then you die. Very easy. Now, I want you to think about yourselves. Each and every one of you, however, do be warned, you only have a limited number of time, so don't rush too much, but at the same time, you're kind of got to hurry up. I only wasted like 10 minutes of your time limit. No big deal. So, I want you to think about something. What are you willing to die for? What are you willing to kill for? What are you willing to destroy the entire world for? What are you willing to kill, backstab, blackmail, anything and everything? What is this one thing that you hold dear to your heart? What is something you believe in? The thing that gives you hope. Alright? And then I need the players to whisper it to me in the Discord.
I will PM
DM it to me, don't say it in general, otherwise, your secrets get out.
You get a demerit.
You get,
See, now I'm just
speaking-
trying. See, now with that's what I'm trying to figure out about the last message you asked me and how that's gonna get in here.
Who knows?
Yeah.
DM is mysterious.
'Kay.
I should also mention, as a DM, because I forgot to mention there, everyone gets an inspiration.
Oh
So
yeah.
you use this because you're strategizing everything, and I like
Nice.
it. So I'm rewarding that.
Boop. Okay. Does it have to be like a short word, or can it be like a slight sentence?
She would say, doesn't matter. It could be like I said, it could be something super simple like love, or super complex. It could be an item. It could be a person. It could be a town. It could be a planet. It could be the left nut of your uncle. I do not care. Just so long as you believe in it deeply and are willing to do all those things for it. She nods once all four of you have confirmed this. How she knows this is a guess up to you. She's like, good, excellent, wonderful. Now the next part. This one's a little difficult because there's four of you, not just one of you. So you have to unanimously agree to do this, otherwise the trial's not going to work. Now, are you willing to defend your hope and your ideals, or do you wish to attack those who threaten it?
I forgot. We're allowed to talk about this?
He gestures to you all. You're still on a time limit, but sure.
I'd rather defend
Okay, cool.
personally.
I'd rather defend. I vote defend.
Although I don't understand how I'm going to defend that value, but that's beyond weird.
Mine's very easy to defend. Not easy, but like easy to understand how you would defend it.
So I guess it's something physical.
I can't say, but I'd vote defend. What about Kier, Bane?
I'm neutral.
All right, defend it is.
Wonderful. Now the last part. Do you want to be the good guys or the bad guys?
Frick, man.
I just yell, justice!
Well, we were talking about
Justice is good.
Yeah, we were talking about Justice League earlier, so I feel like we are obligated to be the good guys just for the fact that now Superman would be disappointed in us.
Well, yeah, if he said the vengeance, that would be bad guys. He said justice, so that's good.
Yeah. I guess
Justice.
good guys, but I don't know how
Good guys.
how are you measuring good? That's a very subjective statement.
Probably in the way that the Order of 5e has it.
You can see her about to speak, and then she like looks behind you at the guide, and then she just doesn't say anything.
Weird.
You can't tell the trial. No spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
She just looks at the guide and crosses her arms. There are rules that I don't like, but the perks of being a trial master are so nice. You know, if you die, you could always try to beat one.
Well, that's some lore I didn't need to hear.
That's kind of cool.
Well, I mean,
So
die
what killed
feared.
you?
She once again looks at the guide. Again, can't say. Considering I died here, so I can't.
As we are timed, so please keep moving. Don't mind hope.
Aww. And I was here trying to make you stay longer so you would die sooner.
Yeah,
pouts.
not about that.
Fine. Alright. She waves a hand and the environment you're in starts to fade. See you at the end!
Or it's the beginning.
And
What?
as the everything would those two figures would fade, and you four would be in a battle tent. All of your gear and everything is mostly the same, but the colors and the symbols on it are different. It is on each of your chests is the symbol for the Asgardian army.
Wait,
It could be worse. It could be Asmodean.
wait, no.
Shut the
This
hell
is
up.
fucking weird. Wait, Oscar, correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm getting a little wrong. Asgard's the new nation. They don't technically have an army, do they?
Well, they have flags and colors, but yes.
Yeah, but like, okay.
We're in the future.
We're in a vision of the future. But we're in a vision of a possible future.
I think so, yes.
Yeah. So all your colors and your gear, it's so you still have the same stats and gear and everything. I'm not gonna take that with you, but like all your armor and stuff is colored. Your tunics have the color. The only thing that remains the same is your banner, Ragnar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's the only thing untouched by the magic.
Well, maybe.
How's the tablet doing, by the way? Do I still have that?
It's in your bag wherever you're keeping it.
Okay, cool.
You all have your stuff. It's just the colors change.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like I said, you're in this battle tent, and in front of you is this table. And Jesper and Ragnar, you would recognize it as the capital city of East Goldak.
Is that where the Coliseum was?
No, East Goldak. That's where the wizards are. That's where you went to college and stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm near
Yeah,
West Goldak.
You can see the Archmage towers surrounding it and stuff. And in front of you is a captain of some sort. And he looks at you all. He slams the table. Pay attention, you four.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're
All
here.
right.
We're available.
It's the final siege before Asgard has taken over the entire world.
Hmm.
Everything we've done so far is for the might of the Heavens 12.
Pupils dilate in Ragnar's eyes.
You have been chosen to carry out a key task in this.
And that would be?
He points to one of the towers. As you know, East Goldak is known for its ability to defend against sieges due to their magical shields. Luckily, we had a little bit of intel, and we're able to figure out each tower, the generator, ran by one of the Archmages, or those who are still alive. Your duty is to attack this one. He taps it, and Jesper, you recognize it. It's the Tower of Evocation.
Gotcha.
Go there, kill the Archmage, destroy the generator, and your mission's done.
Were they, Commander? Forgive me, but why is this necessary at this point? Will they not surrender?
No, they won't.
Very well, sir.
Do it for your country. Do it for your people. The Heavens 12 trust in you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can we
Leave at
get
sunrise?
can we get out of the tent?
He says, your orders are top secret. Do not talk about this to anyone else, even myself.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
I will do my first insight check when he says that.
Right, go for it.
You don't
What are you trying to figure out?
check your commander. You know they're lying to you. Good soldiers follow orders.
What are you inciting about him?
When he says, "Don't even tell me, talk to me about it," I want to see if there's some type of illusion that he may not be truly who he says he is right now.
You look at him. He seems completely real. There's no illusion there or anything like that. But you would know illusion spells exist and changelings exist. You know, there's with that routes he could be talking about. Does that satisfy your question, Corbane?
Yep.
Okay, can we get out to the tent?
Yeah, you get out of the tent. As you walk out, you would recognize you are in a war camp. A very large one, hundreds of thousands of people, way more people than are in the actual capital city of Asgard are here. Most people wearing the colors and symbols of the Asgard army. Some people aren't, just because either they don't have it or they're in tattered ruins, stained, etc.
Does anywhere look like our squad's tent or individual tents?
You can see there are individual tents for people. You look down and you're looking at your ranks and everything. You four are definitely no runs or anything like that. You are part of a special task force of some sort.
What's my designation?
Corporal, probably.
Yeah, exactly, Corporal.
Corporal. I was hoping for high.
You're the corpsman.
Yeah, you're not officers, but you're definitely think Navy SEALs.
I went to college for 4 years and I didn't get officer. Fine, whatever. Let's go.
Or you'd be surprised how many people do that.
Yeah.
This is
I'm in the Air Force.
This is not a true vision because
Aren't
I'd be
a
a
lot
general
of
by now.
correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't a lot of officers commissioned?
Well, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get hired outside of and brought in, if I remember correctly.
You still have to go to officer training school.
I know officer training schools, but I'm saying
Class A or B
it's
school
not as common
afterwards.
for officers to be plucked from the ranks, is what I'm saying.
No,
Oh, yeah,
no. Usually you have to go to college or Class A or B school, and
Yeah.
it's a completely separate process.
It's
Yeah.
very rare for you to become enlisted to officer without any college.
Yeah.
That's
super
why
rare.
you're a nurse and become a captain right away.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. So can we find a private area?
Of course you can.
Okay.
We need to talk.
All right.
Yeah, what's evocation?
Fireballs and shit.
Fireballs.
Okay. What's all your
So
okay?
I think
We need to know what everyone's thinking because I chose the side of good and justice, and I feel like we're about to commit war crimes if we follow these orders.
I know. They're just trying to defend themselves. I don't see why this is necessary. I don't understand how this is a trial of hope.
But what if that's what we have to destroy for the dragon?
What do you mean?
Well, there's something preventing him from coming in, right? This is a generator of magic Maybe that's part of our mission. Right now, we're at a crossroads. Defend the innocent and the weak that we're besieging, and we don't know why. But by doing the aggression, we might be completing the mission for the dragon.
But when we asked about what we wanted to do, they said we could either attack to defend something, which is what we are told to do now, or we can fully defend it. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this, but I want to go. I'm more inclined to go defend that
Yeah.
peace than
Same here.
stand against it.
This feels wrong with the context we were given.
Yes,
But-
especially just for conquering, not for land or food or ideology, just because the Heavens 12 are powerful, they're taking from others. Like,
Which is kind of
that's not what I
bullshit.
stand
Yeah,
for,
that's
I mean.
kind of fashy, if you ask me.
Hey, Ranger
What
boy,
do you-
you looked at that map, right?
Would have been able to get a look at
Yeah, you all four saw the map. It's the capital city of
I mean,
East
not
Goldak.
smart though. So, if we're supposed to defend, and right now we're on the aggression to attack this tower, what if we go defend one of the other towers where they're trying to send another team?
like that idea?
Not terrible. Alright.
I feel like we have
So
to be
then I look at
united
Jesper because
as
he's probably the arcane magic type. Did you notice any symbols on the other towers?
I know of the towers. There's 7 of them. But if they're trying to keep a gate out, the one we're going to need to protect the most is probably Abjuration. Which I know where that would be.
Do you know where that one was at?
I do know where that is at. I know where all of them are at. I used to live here.
wonderful. Alright, and we're sure this is the path. I don't know.
Okay,
I
question.
really think this is the way
Can
to
I
go.
draw a map and then keep us from getting lost?
What do you mean, a draw map of what?
Like,
He saw the map. He knows where we're going.
okay.
Yeah.
He saw the map.
I'm a Goldak noble also, so I
Yeah.
might have a general idea of where things
You're a Goldak noble, but you're not.
Baron.
Here's the thing. You're over here. Where we are is like right here.
You're on the border right now.
are. Yeah. Wait, can you pin where we are going real quick again? Sorry, I wasn't looking at it.
Hold on, you guys are right here.
Okay. Never mind then. Alright, that's
Yeah.
way far away. Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
so I
Alright,
vote
so
we
we're
should go
going-
to the Aberration Tower. We carefully and quietly, and I'm looking around to make sure no one else sees us. Like, Rasul's patrolling to make sure no one's like around us. And then we talk to the mages and see what's going on. Maybe we can come to some sort of agreement here.
I would prefer that, yes.
Okay, so they want to know tomorrow, so I vote we move out now and hopefully catch them by surprise.
No, that's not a good idea. If we're to move out tomorrow, then we should
No,
move out
no.
tomorrow regardless. If we leave early, they'll know something's wrong, and they might send people after the evocation wizard anyway.
Fair enough. Okay, so
We move out at the same time.
weird. Okay, weird. This is gonna be weird. So we're in a sort of weird illusion state, but if we take a long rest in the illusion, but we don't get a long rest from the trial.
Correct.
So I'm like, so is it just like a narrative long rest, or do we get anything back from that, like our hit dice?
Narrative long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
That was like super confusing.
Alright. Well, I'm assuming we move out early.
Yep.
Let's get some narrative rest, and then
Yeah.
go
like,
kill an
you know, the
Aberration
most,
wizard.
let's go get some rest that doesn't actually involve rest.
It's like when you fall asleep in a dream kind of thing.
It's a flu rest. Dude, falling asleep in dreams fucking weird. You just end up feeling like you're floating.
Well,
I'm in
while they're gonna
limbo.
go out and rest their night away real quick, I go look for like one of the other I look for like other special force tent, and I bring over like lots of booze from the main area and try to get them drunk as fuck. And I am challenging
Oh.
a drinking contest.
Okay. I need first thing first. So you gotta find the booze first. So I need.
It's the night before battle. They're all getting laid and getting drunk.
Kind of, sorta, yeah. Give me a persuasion check. All right, so an 8. All right. You aren't really able to convince them to drink with you.
Not manly enough to outdrink me tonight, I see. Okay.
They look at you as like it's night for a battle. You should be taking this a bit more seriously.
It's better when I can't feel the pain.
For some, yes. For us, no. We need to keep our heads straight.
Fine. And I pour it out. After I take a big swig.
Get back to your tent. Rest up, soldier. Tomorrow's a glorious day for us all. Chris, I just saw your message in there. Roll 20. Not close at all.
It's like, dude, like, you've ever seen the "Are We the Baddies" sketch? Have you ever seen that?
I know.
Yeah, like, I can't help but be like, okay, we're attacking a sovereign nation, we have conquered the rest of the world. There is like, we're the fucking bad guys in this situation. Yeah.
If I told you all the answers, then it wouldn't be fun now, would it?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we did that, and then we're
I
going.
take off my armor and I put it in my bag of holding to help us sneak out the right way. And I'll put it back on when we're like, I don't know, about 5 minutes from the tower.
Right, so you sleep for the night. And as soon as all of you sleep, the next thing you know, you're waking up. It doesn't feel like you rested at all.
It's like midterms. Okay, and Ragnar just left for a second.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay. Yeah, and Raven's watching us violate the Geneva Convention.
There's no place called Geneva in this world, so good luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hence no convention. Hence
Yeah.
no war crimes.
It's like just
It's a
because
beautiful thing.
just because
War crimes?
Yeah.
Don't you mean war goals?
You know, when you look at the actual list of like war crimes, all of it just kind of seems like normal war. It's like don't
Mhm.
attack like civilized cities. It's like no, that's
Don't attack
Kinda how
churches,
you-
don't attack places of rest, things like that.
Why do you
You
think
know,
we're
that
not?
happened.
Why do you think we technically haven't been in a war, legally speaking, for about 30 years? Technically, we're still
Yeah,
on
so we
peacekeeping
could-
missions.
Yeah, so we can do those things legally.
I mean, who's gonna like? There's no what the UN's gonna stop it now.
The UN. The UN.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Don't get me started with the UN.
Yeah, so I forgot
Oh,
you're a
okay.
soldier. Not gonna mention the UN.
You think I agree with them?
No, I think you disagree with them so much. Crappy.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, so morning comes.
All right, let's get going.
All right.
You are all given out a magically drawn wagon to ride there.
Can we control it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's instead of wheels, it's 4 10-stars floating disc with a little crystal to control it.
That's kind of cool.
I start putting my armor back on now.
Like, what were you doing last night?
He was probably trying to get people drunk and failing.
Well, I was gonna try. I thought we were gonna be walking out of here, so I was trying to be sneakier.
Well, that would get you caught, Marshall.
Right.
All right.
So hand on head as the DM, going against what I expected, but no big deal. I'm gonna whip some stuff up together. It's gonna be fun. I'm enjoying this.
Did you just expect us to go to the same tower?
Yeah, I expect you guys to go to the Evocation Tower and everything. But again, no big deal. I'm a DM. I will pull something out of my ass.
Yeah, like
Just don't get
sorry.
mad when. Don't apologize. You're the players. Like this is part of the D&D. But like I'm just like, Mo here. Like literally, you see that meme? You're just the of Witcher. He's just like fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like metaphorically. I'm just metaphorically tearing up the papers. No. What your actions are good because I can't say anything. But you're. I'm not saying you're wrong for making your choices. It's just I didn't expect you to make them this soon.
These
Yeah.
are my favorite choices I made with Ernie all the time.
I mean,
I spent 8 hours
Like-
preparing for this, and you guys completely went the wrong way.
fun fact, easy DM tip: if you have a tower, don't tell us that, and just use the same tower and reflavor it.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
Give
but
me
we're
2 seconds.
we're gonna head towards the Aberration Tower and lie in wait for the attacking force.
Okay, so you guys are heading off to the city of East Goldak ahead of the main army, so you can sneak in and kill the wizards. At least that's what you're told, anyways. That's what you're not doing. So you guys are zooming across the country. It takes you 2 days to get there with your fancy magical. And you get to the point where and you have so far the roads and stuff have been pretty clear. There's been no forward armies or scouts that you were able to notice at all. And then you come to the point where you can see East Goldak in the distance, the rainbow shimmering shield covering it completely.
Okay.
What I'd like to do.
Can we
So
do I know the fast way to get to the Aberration Tower from here?
So you would know East Goldak has one main gate and technically a couple other gates, but during a time of war, they absolutely would be.
Okay. I don't know if we can get them by the main gate, but okay. Wait. Maybe we can think. Maybe they'll think we're tricking them. Okay. Do we see any other of our forces around?
You do not know.
Well, no, you described us like a SEAL team. So basically, we were sent in.
Yeah, there's
by
no
ourselves
large
to look
armies.
that up.
It's just you four, and there are other teams going out there as well, but you don't see them.
So there's gonna be another team coming. Okay.
Okay.
Do you think we should talk to the wizard in the tower? Explain what's going on?
Just a second. Well,
We gotta get in first.
yeah. So
Yeah.
first things first. Just a second. Let me get my back. Let's see. If we have something that's a bit red, can I use my alchemist supplies to make something that's vaguely the consistency and smell of blood?
Yes.
Like just as an illusion.
Well, you mean like you're trying to make fake blood, essentially?
I'm trying to make like disguise to make us look ragged and battle worn, like we just escaped into refugees.
Got it. There is one problem. You are wearing the colors of Osgard.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna dirty that shit up with this blood.
I
Are
don't
you
think
trying
that's
to-
gonna work. This is an archmage.
Yeah.
I don't
Are you
think
trying
that's
to
gonna-
hide the symbols, or are you trying to make it look like you abandoned your people and your traitors?
But like, okay, are the symbols like part of our armor, or is it just like an insignia?
No, it's like tunics and stuff, not like part of the armor at all.
Then we can just take it off.
You never said that, so I'm just curious.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just take off all the insignias of Ostgard.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then we'll get the blood on
I
us.
think that. Stop. I think this is going to make him think we're trying to trick him if we show up not wearing our uniforms or anything. Whereas if we keep them on, we have a better chance of killing the men who are coming to kill the archmage.
Well, we can here.
We
I put the uniforms in the back of holding. We keep them. We explain ourselves. Then we go back in that plan. I'm trying to get us in the building first. You think they're gonna let us in just 'cause we ask nicely?
And we will be warning them about the attack that's coming.
And that's why we gotta look bloody and
if we
ragged.
want. No, we don't have to. We're just. I'm assuming he's smarter than us. If we just go in and we're actually honest, he might actually believe us more than if we put crappy blood on ourselves with no cuts or anything, and it looks like a freaking high school, if that exists in this universe, play.
I just take mine off, put it on top of my skeleton. He dead.
But, Ragnar, I think what Jesper's trying to get you guys into the city first.
Yeah.
Not to the
Okay.
not to the
I'm
wizard.
trying to
Gotcha.
trick.
Okay, sorry,
I'm trying to
sorry.
trick the gate guards, not the wizard.
Okay, sorry, I thought you were talking about wizard. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Because like they wouldn't let anyone in a time of war, especially trained suspicious people, unless they felt sorry for us or we looked like we just killed a ton of enemies.
Well, you grew up here. Don't you know, like, the people to here?
Yeah.
Don't you have, like, some signal that's saying, I'm one of you, I need in?
Considering I left in a giant blood rage after I assaulted a fellow student, no.
You're one of them.
One of what? Did you
Are
not
you
know?
just now realizing he's the damp here?
Did you not
No, that
fucking
he
know?
has anger problems like me.
Oh,
I don't have anger problems. I have hunger problems. You ever wake up and feel like you've not drank in 4
yeah,
days?
You're angry because you're so hungry. We understand. You don't need to
Yeah,
defend yourself.
it's
to
called
us.
hangry. But anyways, we gotta get in here. So here, now Ragnar, you're the most convincing of us, so pour this fake blood all over you.
Sure. He's gonna
Could
pour the
we
fake.
just could cut him.
I know that seems like more
I know,
convincing.
but
Just-
I don't want you to get infected because I don't know how this illusion works. We might have infections, and then I might not do a cure because we're in the middle of a war and I can't get access to medical supplies.
I hand him a dagger and say, "Do you want to just cut your hand a little bit?"
Don't cut the
Okay.
hand! You have to bend that constantly. It reopens the wound every time. At least cut your
Okay,
arm.
quick cut above the eye.
Alright, boom. Just
Go take like a hit point or
Nah.
whatever. Or... Okay, cool.
Nah.
All right, there we go. I'm continuously
Right.
bleeding, but not fatally. All right.
give me a
Give me-
deception check, everyone, as you put on these
Yep.
costumes.
And I have to
I don't
get
put a
to
costume. I
the
take mine off and
other
put it on the
one.
skeleton.
Hey, you still gotta disguise kits. And so you're decepting that you are part of their people and you're
Okay,
trying to
I
get
will
in and stuff. Just give me a deception check.
be
That's all
right
I'm asking.
back. Just gotta get something out of the oven. 1 second.
Okay. Can I get advantage if I pour the blood on me and look injured, getting carried by Bane?
Would Bane carry you?
Bane, will you carry me?
Pick him up with one arm.
Like, was that a yes?
I can pick you up with one arm. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so
Give me advantage.
advantage 17. Yeah.
Well, hold on. Are you wearing the cloak too?
The cloak?
Are you wearing your tunic? The colors.
No, I'm not wearing the colors. I look like an ally of refugee.
All right. So I'm not putting you down. And so far, Ragnar's wearing the colors. I'm dragging him.
No one's wearing the colors but your skeleton.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll pick you up and carry you.
Yeah.
Here hasn't said anything, so I don't know what he's doing.
Huh?
You have yet said anything, so I'm just curious what you're doing.
Why are we going in here?
Because we're trying to warn the wizards, and we're trying to we're pulling a Benedict Arnold, but for a good reason. We're
Yeah, okay,
being-
hold on a second. Here, how much have you been paying attention to so far?
I've been trying. Currently, and I'm confused.
Okay. So one of you, explained to Kier what's going on, so you can
Okay.
get caught up.
Here, we have been put in an illusion, and we were told we were on the side of good and justice, and then we got told we were going to attack the last sovereign nation on Earth.
I'm up to that point.
Okay, so we
So
are
to get to
trying,
the tower, we first need to get through the city.
and we need to get to the city
the
gate
basis.
that they're being suspicious of, so we're making ourselves look like we're injured party, so they might let us in out of pity. So they let us in.
We could also,
then-
just putting this out here, we could do a Chewbacca and like just have one of us in cuffs, like we're bringing a soldier, and that's also an option.
Or we could just do get help.
No, Chewbacca is far better than get help.
Well, here's the thing. I don't have any cuss on me, and I'm already covered in fake blood. So let's just go with the injury plan.
Fine.
And we're asking. I mean, frankly, you could probably just stealth in because can't you hide in shadows?
Yeah.
Question: could you hide in a bag?
Technically, I could hide in a bag of holding.
I mean, yeah, but like, what I'm asking is, like, I need you to carry me. I'm asking, like, how does your shadow meld work? Do you become a shadow?
Like mechanically, out of character, it works like when I'm like dim light and creatures rely on dark vision, they cannot see me.
Okay, so it's more camouflage than it is like melding into shadows.
Right.
Okay. Okay, then we can just say you saved our asses, or like you can also be with Ragnar being like the guy who just helped save me with him, and we can have the corpse of the skeleton guy behind us. So does that make sense? We're trying to get in the city so we can talk to
Yeah.
the wizard.
Okay. Well, just say it once more, the exact plan to me, because I'm probably going to be doing the talking, and I want to make sure that I don't go off the rails from what you all think.
We are an injured, like, refugee group trying to get in to save ourselves from Osgard's tyranny.
Okay.
Is that simple enough?
It's simple enough. I just know I'm more convincing than the rest of you. So
That's why I'm keeping it simple, because I know you're not as smart.
wow.
At this point, it's just
All right.
fact. Don't get the record.
Just use your tiger baron here, and we're trying to seek refuge because they're burning all of our villages.
Thing is, I don't know if I'm actually a baron here, because we could have used that immediately. Just been like, I'm a baron of this place. We don't know if that place exists right now.
Frankly,
here.
if you're a baron of this place, and they would know you would be famous enough that they know you would already been in the Oscar army, you would be killed on
We
sight if
don't
you
know
admit
if this
that.
is an We don't know if this is an alternate reality though.
Well,
We don't know what's going on here.
why don't we just not risk it and play it safe so we don't get shot at?
Mhm.
We all good with that?
All right. Mhm.
Okay. So do you got the story down?
Refugees need help. Friend was attacked. We have a prisoner here, or rather, dead man here.
Is everyone cool with that? Bane? Care?
Go in city.
Okay.
Did you turn into the Cookie Monster there for a moment?
Yes.
The cookies are
You
souls.
can see I'm the one who's like getting bored back here.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so we're gonna walk up to the gate. Ragnar's leading us.
So you go to the main gate, correct?
Main gate.
So you're running up to the main gate, and it's like heavily armed. You see dozens upon dozens of like wizards and archers and shield maidens, the entire 9 yards. And as your ragtag group is coming out here, a lone arrow would fly out and land in front of you.
Please, we mean no harm. We mean no harm. We need help. Please. Please.
You hear a voice come from the arrow. Who are you?
My name is Bjorn. These are my friends. We are escaping the attack from the Heaven's 12 armies. Please. We just want safety. We will do anything.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Frick, guys, no one gave me anything to muster.
Don't you have a +5?
It depends. Is this guy attracted to him?
Is he a noble? Is
Yeah.
Is he nobility?
It's +5, right?
Oh no, +10 if he's.
It's
nah,
+10.
nobility, sure.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Let
even
me,
better.
let me double check if he is nobility. Boon of the Sea. Sorry, boon of nobility. 10 plus 10 persuasion plus 5 deception against noble. So yeah, it'd be a 20 if he's noble.
All right. So it's silent for a moment on the arrow. When you see there's some movement at the gates, and then you hear a single line come through. Are you inside?
All right, thank you. Come on, guys. And run in.
As you go through the gate, all four of you just feel an invasive scanning of magic.
I got nothing to hide.
Great. The wartime TSA.
Yep.
Please
Well,
take off your boots. Step back.
Mr. Jesper, you're not used to this, but you know what this is. This is mostly standard protocol for East Goldak, but it's definitely the dial was turned to like 25
Yep.
for sure. They're not being subtle about it anymore. This is like everything. They want to know how many hairs are on your head.
Okay. Oh.
And as you go through the gates, several warriors with very magical looking spears have them all pointed at you. Not like in a hostile way, but like a precautionary way. And then a lone dwarf would come walking up, looking very noble and regal. His red beard is braided and stuff, and he has a hammer in his hand.
Do I recognize the hammer?
You do not. No.
Okay, just a second.
Yeah, no. It looks like a classic dwarven throw. He points the hammer at you four, and he's asking, how the hell did y'all get here?
It was a long and hard journey. We were just able to escape. Our
Like I'm gonna
village was attacked.
Yeah, I'm gonna stumble off of Ragnar at this point. I'm gonna let you keep going. I'm just saying, like, I stumble off and like.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Just so I'm not. Oh, sorry. Not Ragnar. Sorry. Fucking Bane.
Thank you so much for the. Can we help? Is there anything that we can do to aid? We want to fight these bastards.
And he just like not really scoffs, but just like seemingly approval of your words. He's like, well, first things first, you four should get looked at by a medic.
Thank you.
He points
Thank you.
behind him. He points to behind him to like you can see there's like tents. And you see one with a giant red plus on it. He's like,
Oh
go
my
get checked
gosh.
out.
That's illegal.
Thank you. And where do we report? Where do we report after that, sir?
Just get patched up, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Someone will
Alright.
find you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start walking.
Nods.
Okay. Okay.
We're in.
We're in, but now we need to. Okay, now let's get cleaned up and go find the wizard.
We actually want to go to the medic's tent, like how it typically goes. I don't know if it works this way in real life as it does in the game, but once we have a physical, they send us right to physicians. So, I mean, are we being watched, like escorted to the medic tent? Or
No, you're not being escorted at all.
Yeah.
It's very chaotic right now. Like,
so we
people are
could
running
peel
around.
away.
Look, we
Yeah,
got
pretty
we
much.
gotta go visit the wizard. Look, let's go visit the wizard. I don't know I'm covered in blood, but I can put my hood up so it just looks like I'm bloodstain. And no one's gonna question that in the middle of a time of war.
You put a hood up, immediately you're in stealth mode.
I mean, like
Assassin's Creed.
It's Assassin's Creed, yeah.
No, it's a joke of my other party. Because we have a rogue and a druid who stealth sometimes, and that's like their stealth mode. They put up hoods.
I just managed to hide the blood on my face more than anything.
Yeah. No, it's because like they're like the rogue's very first stealth check. He rolled a 5. He rolled a nat 1, and a 5 total. And he's like, all right, here's what I do. I just put my hood up, and then I just immediately think I'm super stealthy. He doesn't like do any actions to hide. He just put his hood up, and it just stuck. That's just a joke.
I mean, technically, hilariously, that's actually how the Cloak of Elvenkind activates.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Okay, let's go find the wizard, ward him. We might be able to pump the abjuration or something, or give him some details.
All right, let's go.
Can we go find the tower?
So you head off to which one? Aberration?
Abjuration.
That's the one we came to, because I'm guessing. Oh yeah, it's one big city. I keep forgetting the towers aren't in separate cities.
No, it's
Yeah.
So how the kingdom works is it's a very large city. I mean, you gotta think of like
Yeah.
a kingdom. And there's a big wall that goes all the way around it, and that 7 points equal distance from each other. There's a tower.
Yeah.
Around the outside edge, and they're not in the middle.
Yeah, it's best to think of it like Rome, as like in terms of structure with the outer wall and inner walls.
Yeah.
Actually, no. You better think of it as Constantinople, just how fucking big those walls are.
I was about to say, it's more
Yeah.
Byzantine.
Now the walls aren't like 100 feet tall or anything like that. They're more like maybe upwards to 100 for a certain point. But you know what I mean. But yeah, so you head off to the Aberration Tower. You're running through the town and such, and it's once you get away from like the front gates, the crowd of people kind of dies down, and it becomes more depressing and somber. You see like women and children just kind of huddled up in corners or along the walls. You see, it's just depressing. You see people lying in the street. You see people with missing limbs and such. And as you get closer and closer to the tower, a lot of stuff thins out. Because no one wants to be near the edge of a wall. That's just you want to be closer to the center. But you head off to the Aberration Tower, which would be the western one.
Yeah.
And eventually the base of the tower is in sight. And when you see this, what you see is just a open area with a big fancy magic door.
Can I go up to the magic door?
You can go up to the magic door.
Can I knock on it?
You knock on it.
Nothing happen?
Nothing happens.
Is there a lock?
It's a magic door.
You've knock.
No. Barely have spell lust in general. I like. There's no lock.
Oh,
Hey,
there's a lock.
there's a lock.
Mhm.
Can I try to pick the lock?
You can absolutely try. Yes.
There's nothing.
I will assist him by being moral support.
It doesn't work that way.
You got
Unless you have
this, buddy.
guidance.
I do not. I'm a warlock.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
gonna
Like,
assume Bane put guidance
I
on
can
me.
give it to him.
Okay.
But when he says pick lock, I look at Kier.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Oh, I forgot Kier can pick locks too.
He's
22?
basically a rogue.
Wait. 26.
26. All right. You put your locks in, and as soon as you put your lock picks in, they just disintegrate.
Of course.
Oh.
Look, dude.
Hmm?
Look, I'm shouting at the door. Warning! We need to warn you about something important. But it's about the Oscar army coming.
Give me a persuasion check.
This you can help me with, Rydar, because I'm suck at these.
Well, I didn't get a chance to say anything. That's why I'm like, wait.
13.
Alright.
And I'm going to.
The response silent.
We're a friend, and I'm going to take out the Asmodin symbol.
What do you just hold it up in the air?
Yeah, I'm holding it up so they can like see it through magic. Because you said every other kingdom in the world was conquered, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Actually, I still have my banner, right?
Yeah, you do.
That's a Vanessa, not of my people. Never mind. I was like, I was gonna hold that up. Okay.
It's a it's a holy symbol. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you hold this symbol up, Jesper, and about like 2 seconds after you do this, you can see a magical eye appear, floating in the air. It looks at the symbol. It looks at you. Looks back at the symbol. It disappears, and the door just opens.
Huh.
All right.
No shit.
Let's go, gentlemen.
Man, I'm glad I saved this thing for a rainy day.
Ryder just glares at him, like still not over it. And walks
As
out.
you walk through the door, Jesper, the amulet disintegrates.
That better just be in the fucking illusion.
I'm going to fucking murder you. Like Ryder just
Like that better just
We
be
are in
illusion.
the trial of hope now.
That better just be fucking illusion, because that pisses me off. 'Cause I had plans for that later.
Are you losing hope, Jesper?
No, it's necessary.
Are you sure? It sounds like you're losing a little hope here.
This isn't hope. This is just pissed. Okay.
Well, it sounds like you don't have
you lost
hope, that it's
that you
still
could
there.
be happy. Yeah.
No, I can find other ways to do stuff, but right now we need to get in there.
Guys?
We need to get in. Look, we need to get in here and make sure the world doesn't fucking end.
I don't think it's
Right.
gonna end. I just think it's gonna be like very fascist.
So
That's pretty much ending.
All four of you enter the tower. The door closes behind you with a click. And it's a very tall and empty tower. In the middle, there's a little circle elevator.
Well, the right thing would be just to use the elevator. Ryder walks over
Yeah.
and presses the button up. He's assuming the top floor is where the wizard will be.
Mm-hmm.
Do all four of you get on the thing?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Yep.
So all four of you get on the little elevator, and it lights up, and it goes all the way up. This tower is 400 feet tall, so it takes you a couple seconds to get up. But to the top you get to, and you're in this giant observatory type room, easily 100 feet across. In the middle, you will see floating above your heads is a white crystal. It's just radiating energy, and it's humming softly. You look around and you see what can only be described as a cliche wizard's laboratory. You see books, you see tables, you see potions, you see stacks of scrolls and everything.
So just Saruman's castle kind of deal.
Kind
Gotcha.
of, yeah.
Is there a
Um,
what the fuck is his orb called again in the movies?
The Palantir.
Palantir, thank you.
you as you were looking around, you would see there standing is a Earth Gnazi.
Is this the same guy from when I was a student?
No, it is not.
Oh, so you're the new Aberration Master. Cool.
He looks at you. He's like, technically, yes, I guess.
The other one's
What does
dead,
that
isn't
mean?
he?
Yes, he is.
Of course.
I'm
Okay.
technically filling in for him. Someone has to keep this thing right. That was chosen.
Okay, speak village. Not much time. Info. There's some elite teams trying to get infiltrated into this place, and they're going to try to kill each of the 7 towers. There's like a few small teams trying to kill each one.
You can expect a team of around probably 4 to 6 individuals, all with varying skill sets that are going to be trying to infiltrate. How quickly can you send a message that the gates are to be closed at this point to everyone? Extra security around the towers. They're trying to take out the archmages first.
Hey, he looks like he just looks at you very confused. He's like, what?
Okay, listen to me. I understand this is nerve-wracking. Towers are going to be under attack by strike teams. We need to put some sort of defensive measures in place. We are here right now, and we're going to help defend yourself from any coming attacks, but we can't be at every tower at once.
He eyes you. He says that amulet only goes so far. How do you know this?
Wait, the amulet? It's talking about like the shield.
Asmodee.
Oh. Oh yeah, no.
I'm going to summon my trident.
Okay.
Before Asmodee was no longer a kingdom, was heir to the throne. I'm Ragnar Merryweather. I fight for what's left of this land.
He just looks at you blankly. He's like, I have no idea what that means.
It's a bunch of dramatic things for saying that my kingdom was destroyed by the Heavens
Okay.
12. I'm here to help
Yeah.
it.
Look, I need you to promise not to freak out and try to kill us if I say something right now. Can I get that in a guarantee?
No. Trust this guy. This guy's probably just out of college.
That's why I would need him to trust us, because he's the only one who's volatile enough to convince anybody.
Again,
Listen,
you're walking on very thin ice right now.
We are trying to save you and
I
all
look
of
down
the
at the floor.
Radius.
It's not actually Ice
Penetrating
Bane.
ice.
It's not actually Ice Bane. No.
What motivation would we have for telling you that we're here to defend you and that there are people coming to kill you? There's no benefit for us in that if we were
Look,
traitors or something.
They're also not only trying to kill you, but destroy these generators.
He looks at you all 4 and he's just eyeing you. He can definitely tell he's in a conflict of like trust or distrust, belief and disbelief.
Look,
Your only chance of saving this country
Is this open up here, or is it like
Here.
like
right now.
walls
It's
all the way
open.
around it?
here.
I mean,
Here.
it's observatory.
What would
He
you
goes,
need?
We are your last chance of survival. You need to trust us.
Wait, Bane. But you were saying something?
If you want proof of trust,
Mm-hmm.
I walk to the edge. What if life is worth dying for?
He looks at you and is like, "This is why I'm here. To protect this kingdom and the last members of humanity."
Correct.
Hope.
If I'm willing to die to bear the news to you to help defend East Goldak from being destroyed by the 12, Heaven's 12, is that proof?
He looks at you confused. He's like, "Why? How would killing yourself prove that?"
Yeah, I'm kind
I'm
of
willing to
lost
die
too.
to prepare the truth to you, so that you may prepare the defenses to
You
help
killing
protect.
yourself isn't going to convince me of anything.
Yeah, it
Okay,
sounded very
here's-
noble and dramatic. I
It
really
said,
did
but
like
it didn't make a
Bane,
dial in
but-
like a sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
He just looks at you very confused, Torbain. He's just, he asks you, like, how would killing you convince me that
Okay,
people from Asgard are going to come here to assassinate me and destroy these generators?
let me get.
If we wanted you dead, you would already be dead. All right, we're trying to help you. Okay.
That's not how we right now. Okay, let's go back. First off, let's go back. What's your name?
Onyx.
Onyx. Wait, don't we know this guy?
No.
Okay, I guess we met a guy named Onyx before. Okay.
No, we haven't. Oh, you met a Air Ganazi and an Earth Ganazi back during the prophecy, white oracle stuff.
I know, but
but
I just
not the
swear
same guy.
I could have sworn we met a character named Onyx before. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, Onyx. My name is Jesper. I used to live here. I was a student here. Okay. Here. You know, okay. Do you know Professor Harvackle Skell, the professor?
You mean the Archmage of Transmutation?
Yeah, he was my mentor. If you don't believe us, if you can send him a message, send it right now.
He eyes you. He pulls out a stone from his pocket, puts it up to his ear. He's just eyeing you all. Not saying anything verbally. He just puts it up to his ear and he's just eyeing you all. A couple moments go by. And you can see his face change ever so slightly from suspicion to confusion to surprise to the face of someone who's just has the words on his forehead just says, "Oh shit."
Like, I just threatened one of my favorite teacher's student.
He just simply nods, puts his thing down. He says, "Where'd you get that amulet from?"
The king of Asmodin before it fell.
He nods. And he taps his fingers. You know, it's interesting, Jesper. If you are who you say you are, that, well, he kind of nods his head side to side. He thinks about it for a minute. Jesper, I need you to roll me a d20. Straight raw d20.
Well, that's not terrifying at all. Please let high be good.
You can see in his face that you see in his hands that he's about to cast a spell. But then he stops. Answer this one question, and if I like your answer, I believe you.
All right.
He thinks about it for a minute, trying to get his words together. Why?
Can I get an expansion of that question? Because I am unclear on the why.
Why did you choose to betray the kingdom that you're part of to come here? All four of you.
Oh. Okay, this is gonna be very fucking weird, because how do you explain, oh, we woke up in these bodies?
You see, Jesper, it's kind of odd. You see, your supposed teacher who used to love and care for you told me that all of you were part of the Gold Osgard army.
Okay. Let's put it this way.
You had a clinic there, started off small 45 years ago. Then it grew and it became one of the top apothecaries in the entire country.
I checked my
And
face
you
for
helped
wrinkles
supply-
real quick.
And you supplied potions to the armies. Armies that were equipped. And he looks up toward me. Not you. And one of their leaders, he looks at Ragnar, was you. One of the great generals. So why you four are here in my tower claiming to want to help me when you did so much to help that country out?
Because I know
That's
what
what
it's
I
like
just
to
read.
be turned upon, spat upon, thrown into the ditch, and sold to the lifeless body that I am.
Then
And it's
why did you do all those things you've done? Why turn hard?
okay.
I
Let me put it
have
this
not
There's some
committed
match in that.
genocide against man. I have defended the weak. I have protected those from injustice. I am bound to protect those who are less fortunate than me.
Bane, I think you're
He looks-
missing something. He's saying we've been committing atrocities in this timeline for 45 years.
Oh, I know what he's saying. He's saying that we help commit genocide by all the other countries.
Well, they're not committing
I'm-
genocide. They're more just putting everyone under
They're conquerors. Yeah, they're conquerors.
Yeah,
They're not-
they're not
Not Hitler. They're just
even
conquerors.
trying to wipe out the world. Yeah. And he looks at you, Ragnar. And you hear his voice wavers. Instead of the male voice that he was talking to, there's a second voice behind it. And it asks you, then what about the lizard folk you killed? Were they innocent?
I'm not going to pretend that I was always a good man. For most of my life, I was an evil man. But I like to believe, no matter at what point it is, whether 45 years after a war, whether even a month after running a village, that I can make myself into someone better. Something that can make up for all the mistakes that I made before. By
I speak
helping
up.
as many as I can.
Another example of redemption. We saw them being attacked by wyverns, drakes. We protected their village as their men were slaughtered. In payment, they sold us to a hydra to eat. The ones that stayed in their camp were just as guilty. We spared their young ones. We spared their women. We could have took them all, but we gave them a life, a choice to make amends.
And as the voice continues in this dual fashion, turns to Kier. You're being quiet. Always
You
the
can't
silent
see
ones that
me.
hide the most. And why is that?
My reason.
That why you've done basically nothing to improve yourself? Are you afraid that you English words? All right. She would ask you, is that why you haven't really climbed your ladder yet? Are you afraid of falling? That you lack hope? Working on, he says. Onyx would nod. Working on it. Working on. Is that why you have yet to do anything involving deception?
Certainly have.
She looks at you. Onyx looks at you confused. She's like, "Oh, really? Oh, I see. So is that why you came into this kingdom without a disguise, without transforming yourself into anyone else? Just a little bit of blood? Really? That's what you did?"
To be frank, I'm not sure how much of this like an illusion. How much? I wasn't even certain if we recognize.
So you're saying you hoped that would happen?
It was more so an assumption based on past experiences.
Onyx would just nod. You four are the weirdest people to make trials for.
Okay, I finally had an answer for this original question about the why for the 45 years thing.
What'd you say?
I think
Did
that
I
was
ever
good
answer? Did I
now.
ever answer his question about why for the 45 years in this weird timeline thing or not?
No. And like, as the person, as Onyx, I use air quotes, says you four are the hardest people to make trials for. Like, Onyx is no longer there. It's the woman originally.
Okay, so sorry. I mean,
She has her hands on her hips.
I mean, we've completed the trial. All of our answers was that we have hope for this civilization, even if they're facing down.
She
against
raises
the
a
entire
finger.
world.
No, sir. No. I'm the trial maker here. I get to decide whether you passed or failed.
I'm not to argue my case. That was never in the rules.
No. I get to make the rules here, not you.
Oh, well, can I formally request an amendment to the rules that we're allowed to
No,
argue our
you
case?
can't. This isn't a court case. This isn't a democracy. It's a dictatorship.
I mean, that's what
That's
we're trying to
unfortunate.
stop here. Unless-
Yes, I get it. You're trying to stop it. Ooh.
I think the illusion's
Ah.
over at this point.
Like,
I think
Yeah,
we're
like,
done
are
with
we
that. I
going
think
back
it's
to the old
just a-
room?
You're still
I
in the
think-
observatory.
But Onyx is gone?
He's he's not there. She's there, but you're
It was
still
a
in the
puppet.
observatory.
Like, I get that, but like, we're getting to this point where we're half in the illusion, half in reality, so I'm just lost.
No, it's like, okay, out of character. It's like a VR kind of thing.
I
Right
get
now,
it,
so I'm
but
picturing
like,
it's like
she started complaining about the trial being hard for us, so like, is she restarting? Is the trial over? Like, why is she here? It feels like we're halfway through.
I feel
Why
like
am I
we did
here?
it.
Ask. Well, that's a wonderful question. Why do you think I'm here, Jesper?
Because you're
'Cause we didn't
frustrated?
kill people.
Yes, I'm very frustrated.
I thought we were showing that we had hope for the civilization by defending and not attacking.
Look, I was just hoping Onyx would believe me.
She's just aggravated beside. She's like, ugh. You went
You
off
did
scripts,
good.
you four. Ugh. Really? To think all this is not even supposed to be for you anyways. Why are we even doing this?
Who's supposed to be for?
It's supposed to be for? Who do you think it's supposed to be for? It's supposed to be, and then as she says that, her face freezes. And you can see there's a presence behind you. The guide. In his hand is a golden rapier with blood dripping on it.
Oh.
Is it her blood?
And her head just falls off her body.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Well, I suppose that's one way for the trial.
Guide, did we win? Guide.
Did
He puts his he opens his robes and resheaths his golden rapier. And as he does so, you can catch a glimpse of an old withered body. He closes his robes.
fuck the King of
Nice.
Asphodin? It's Zechariah.
He says, "Yes, she was trying to break the rule."
So
Okay.
is that just like a temporary punishment for beings like you, or is she permanently dead?
No, she broke the rule. Her punishment, true death.
Oh gosh.
Well,
Alright.
that's morbid.
I don't know your ways or customs, so I'm not going to judge them. But
Should we bury her or something, or set her on fire, or like how do you
Whoa.
The
We won the-
mountain.
no, you're not turning her into a zombie.
Oh no, I'm respecting the fact that he's gonna let her be dead, but we beat the trial. So do we get to loot her body?
There's nothing worthy of her. Instead, a different reward will be given to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna ask about blood, but never mind then.
You have two choices you can take. Here's up 2 fingers. The first one, a true long rest, fully rested for what's to come. Or you can take the original rewards that were supposed to be given to you.
I'm kind of good on spell slots, guys.
May
What do
we-
you-
Question:
May we know what
Is
the original
is
reward
true
was?
long rest available when we decide to use it, or do we have to use it now?
You can use it at any point between trials.
Option B, long rest.
May we have any information on the rewards we may have gotten?
Yes. You were meant to climb the tower and slay the newest Archmage of Evocation. And claim his items.
So probably a bunch of like evocation magic swords, like wands of fireballs and stuff.
Not a wand. Yes.
I say it's a magic item of some sort.
It's more than one, but yes.
True long rest or interesting magic items. What do you guys think?
I think a long rest might be helpful, honestly.
Well,
Not
As
using
you
it now.
are
We know in-
discussing this.
we know in general there's 4 trials in total, right?
We know
Well,
there's
there's
5
3
total.
left.
There's
Three
3 more to go. So there's 3 more treasures we're gonna get through.
Yeah.
So long rest could go a long ways to
Yeah.
succeed. Unless if we take the magic item, then we go outside and we die.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with long rest then, just to get our spell slots back.
Well, as you guys are discussing this, the back of each of your hands start to itch.
I'm gonna look at it.
We didn't destroy the engine.
Well, no, it's not the engine. It's more the other thing you were supposed to do here.
The
You can
item.
feel
So
your
it might be from
hand
the Archmage's
are-
Tower.
tugging.
Told us not to
Yeah,
tell
we-
anybody and go to the Evocation Tower. That's all the instructions we got. We just ignored the Evocation Tower one.
Dragon's
I'm thinking
items in there.
Dragon's items.
But in defense,
Right.
if we destroy the barrier, he's allowed to come get his own damn item.
He looks at you and says, "These don't generate the barrier.
These are fully illusional.
The barrier generation is at the top of the mountain.
We're
But
still
good
good.
luck destroying it. You'll need something more powerful than the four of you could ever fathom. More powerful than me.
Okay.
How else do you think it's able to keep out fully grown ancient dragons?"
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got confused there. I thought we were talking about. I honestly thought you were talking about the plot in the trial, not the plot from before the setup.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why I was
That's
trying to
so
talk out of character.
confusing
Like,
for you.
no, our thing's itching because we're marked by the dragon.
Yeah, I totally
Yeah.
lost that for a second. Okay, so yeah, the dragon. Wait, so are those the dragon's items up there with the Evocation Wizard?
Are you
One
asking
of
the
them.
Yeah.
No,
The guy just shrugs. And he's like, "What your affairs are outside these trials are not for me."
Do you mind if we go to that, swing over to that tower quickly, before we go to the next trial?
If you wish to claim your rewards, then yes. If you wish to claim your long rest, then you will move on to the resting area before the next trial.
Okay, so we can
No,
either.
we can't have both. Alright, we have to take the items then, because we need that to get out of here.
Yeah, because we did the dragon.
Yeah. Alright, we'll take the items then.
He
What?
nods,
Yeah, we have because we don't
snaps
know.
his fingers, and as he does, the observatory shifts, and you are in a different observatory. It's the same makeup, but the observatory is a bit more chaotic. You would see there are everything's frozen, and standing there is a human holding a piece of ice that looks like a staff, and his entire right arm is blackened. He points out at the four of you and the guide. He's like, "Who are you?" And the guide pulls out his rapier and just in one single attack just kills him.
Hey, was
Puts
that
his
guy
rapier away.
real?
And the archmage falls to the ground. His staff rolls out of his hand. And the
Alright.
guide gestures to around you. Well, what's left of here is yours to take as a reward.
Okay. Like, can we
Alright,
get a list
Jasper,
or?
you hold the tab.
Yeah, can we?
I will write a list.
Yeah.
Un momento.
See, guys, choosing the pacifist route does have benefits.
I mean, we're pacifist, but we also have a scary angel dude killing everything for us right now.
Yeah. Not us, it's him.
Although, I'll tell you though, if we keep, it's gonna be kind of weird if the trial applicants are as frustrated as that one. Like, get that easily flustered.
well, we got the love one coming up.
Oh boy,
What'd you say?
something about the love one.
Trial love.
Okay, this has been a day.
Oh, what's the item called? God.
Staff of Azure Magic.
No, it's not a staff of Azure magic.
You know, just
That's
because
a
I'm never
love
gonna,
trial.
just because I'm never gonna chance to play this, and I'm mad because I prepped it. I'm gonna play it anyways.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna play that music I prepped because I never got to play it anyways.
Because you guys didn't do what you're supposed to do, so that's fuck you.
It felt like what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to do what we weren't told to do because.
So
Always-
again,
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, you did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I didn't expect you to do what you did in the order you did it.
Gotcha.
He figured we'd be murder hobos like we usually are.
I'm not going to deny that.
We're not that murder
That's what
hobo,
you
are
get
we?
for giving me. Not in a while, no. Not since the lizard folk.
Like just
Or the
so,
pirates.
like just so you know, other Chris, like DM Chris, this is the music I had prepped.
Yeah, it's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
You would take the items. I haven't posted them yet. I'm still writing them up. So
Yeah.
just. But you would take the items and end up in the short rest area.
Do any of them look like the one the dragon wanted?
Yes, yeah, there is the staff.
The ice
The
staff.
quarterstaff.
I'm getting to that there in a minute though. I'll post all that.
Gotcha.
I need to pull up an image of support so I can do a thing. That's an older image. Ah, there we go. No, that's not it. Fuck, where's that?
We would just take the arm off of the whole mage and let the mage keep carrying it. I'm sure it's frozen to his hand by now.
No, it rolled out.
So it'd be frozen.
Where is this chart at? Fucking hell. Oh, is it under the Pentecost stuff? It's probably under Pentecost stuff.
Pentecost item.
No, it's a chart. It's the elemental chart.
Remember,
Oh,
we're on the
nice.
island of Pentecost.
But it's not a Pentecost item. It's just I had a chart from my Pentecost notes I had forever ago that I found like a week ago when I was writing a word thing. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just pull it up again. I can't find it now. I don't remember where it's at. Do I have Pentecost links? Ah, there we go. Perfect. In a momento.
Let me go get a drink. We wait.
Do do do.
There you go.
Okay. Necklace of Fireballs, Earth and Shield, Necklace of Positivity, so Liver of True Ice. I need to know who's carrying this. Bottled Wind, Necklace of Positivity, Spear of Negativity. Okay. I guess since I have the Bag of Holding, I'd keep the True Ice.
But we were told don't put it in there because it will
Oh yeah, I'll
freeze
destroy everything.
space.
Thank you. Would I be able to keep it in a bottle safely?
Or we're gonna play Chinese the Chinese stick game. Just balance it with 2 sticks.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I have a warm coat. That's all I can say.
You know what? I am undead. I will take a leap of faith. I can carry it.
Yep.
Hey, you grab it. Okay, Torb, I need a couple things from you. First off, I need to know which hand grabs it.
Shield hand.
Left hand?
Yep.
Okay. Next, I need a Constitution saving throw. With advantage. Yep. So as you grab this sliver of ice, you, even through your undead physique, you can feel the coldness of it. It almost reminds you of death, but something colder. Your hand solidifies around it, frozen. And you can see all the way up to your elbow is covered in frost.
Well, that explains his arm.
But your skin is already darkened with, as if you had frostbite, so visibly it doesn't really do much else.
All right. Let's see. You use a shield, right, Ragnar?
I use a shield, yeah.
Post what each item does, so
Alright.
I was like, we could probably spend 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, 10 minutes for each item, etc.
I'm gonna should we assume this proper session is over now?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I expected to go longer, but
but no combat that happens. When that happens, when you avoid combat.
Pacifist route.
yeah, you didn't fight anything, so it's like an hour of what I expected to happen went out the window. Well, since we're wrapping up the session, air quotes, would anyone be against a new member joining us?
Not
What-
Who's this new
particularly,
member?
but is it someone we know or a new person?
It's someone you know. It's definitely someone you know.
Is it someone in
You
this
can
chat
join
right
Amy.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Amy?
Yeah, it's Amy.
Okay,
Yes.
Amy, what character are you trying to play?
I just was asking. I don't know if there's anything you guys think is a party. I will gladly fill it.
Okay, we got okay, we could let's see. I've got a smart, so I got most of the intelligence recovered. Bane's a cleric, Ragnar's a blaster. You know, honestly, we could probably use more utility. So I'm starting to feel.
A sorcerer would be nice.
I'll say a wizard, sorcerer.
I'm
True
dude.
caster.
I'm honestly missing our
Sorcerer,
druid.
bard.
I'm missing our druid a lot. From the
Well, we
early
have
session.
wisdom though. I think we need because I've been talking with Chris about this and I'm still not sure about it. But after this mountain arc, I might be transitioning characters. Not sure yet. But if that does happen, I'm going wizard. So if Amy, if you did want to join as
Oh, dude,
sorcerer, or
if you go
something.
wizard, we need another frontliner,
Yeah.
definitely, because you're like our semi-frontliner.
Oh yeah, we are. Well then, yeah, which actually falls in Amy's wheelhouse of
Yeah.
barbarian fighter or
I can do
combat
fighting
based
things, or I
peeps.
can do casters. I don't mind. Whatever you guys feel. I can.
Generate?
I mean, honestly, now that you said it, I feel like we do need a frontliner more than a full caster at this point. Even if I don't transition characters,
Yeah.
we need someone who's actually meant to
Well,
stand there and
technically,
not
we
just
could have a cleric with a different domain, and it'd be very different enough, because clerics are fucking ridiculous how different they can be.
Yeah.
Honestly, anything would probably work at this point.
I'm gonna stop the recording right now before this discussion gets weirder.